All right, all right. Wanted to do another one of these. If you're going to be a firearm intensive channel, or you do firearm content, it's going to be more than guns here. But if you have any type of firearm videos, you have to do an EDC video. That's the rules. That's just how, that's how the YouTube rules go. So I just wanted to show y'all my EDC, my everyday carry, things that are on me all the time. If you tap me on the shoulder, one of these items, all of these items are going to be on me. That's the whole point of it. Things that I'm not going to feature in this video that I carry every day. I ain't got to tell y'all what kind of phone I'm carrying. It's my phone. I ain't got to break down my key ring. It's my key ring. And I ain't got to show y'all my wallet, because if I show y'all my wallet, y'all may see something in my wallet that I don't want y'all to see. And then I'm be real upset because I'm clumsy and goofy as hell. But some things that I will go over. Yeah, and I ain't got to give y'all a deep explanation about my hand sanitizer either, because I shake a lot of hands, and I eat a lot of food after I shake a lot of hands, and I just want my hands to be sanitized. So that's just something that I carry on me. But these other items are very important, and they could probably use a bit of some breaking down. So everybody's EDC videos is really about the gun and the things that go along with it. So first of all, I have Glock 43X as my concealed carry gun, and I love this weapon to pieces. It is light, heavy. It just sits on my belt. I forget that it's on, and for a small gun, because this whole carry thing is all about balance, right? For a small gun, it's incredibly easy to shoot. I got a lot of smaller guns, right? I got a Hellcat. I got a couple other, smaller weapons or whatnot, and they're always a little more difficult to shoot. I was a little more difficult to shoot. I just can't get enough hand on the weapon, but I get plenty hand on this weapon. And I don't know, man, it's just something about the mechanics. I'm no Glock expert, but it's something about just, how it shoots and the lightness of it. It doesn't really jump around in my hand all that much, and I love that to pieces about it. Okay, but a lot's going on with this Glock 43X. I have a gold barrel from True Precision, I believe is the name of them. I'll link all this stuff in the description if y'all want me to. There with the Glock 43X's, they come with polymer magazines, but those polymer magazines are shit. They're 10-round magazines, but everybody wants the Shield Arms 15-round and 20-round magazines from Shield Arms. But in order to have those, you got to change out your magazine release into a steel magazine release. So we did that to go along with the 15 and 20-round steel Shield Arm magazines. I got a TLR 7 sub Streamlight. For the Glock, I have a Harrington Arms compensator, and I love this thing to pieces because maybe it makes it a little more easy to shoot. It's just, first of all, it looks fantastic. I love it to pieces. Okay. And it just, this is how it works, right? Got these little holes in the sides and the top there, and as gas comes out the gun, it just stabilizes them evenly to the left and the right with these holes, and then the air comes from the top, keeping the weapon down. So the gun already shoots flat, but with the compensator, it shoots flatter. And I just love that to pieces, on top of the gun being light and easier to shoot. Something else that makes it a little easier to shoot, in my personal opinion, the mag well. Okay, now the mag well makes it easier for reloads and all that. For reloads and all that, sure, the reload is easier, yeah, but it's just something about having pinky security. Now, pardon my tactical nomenclature, I don't even know if that's a real thing in tactical world, okay, but if you're shooting a small gun and you got bigger hands, it's just something about this pinky security, this little ledge right here, that just fits perfectly right there, and it keeps the gun flat, and it just feels really good in my hand. So the mag well is not just for reloading for me, but the mag well makes the gun a lot more easier to shoot, in my personal opinion. Had to get a new slide stop because the Glock slide stops are shit, and it's, I don't want to get into the debate whether it's a slide stop or a slide release or anything like that. I don't want to get into that debate, but got a little snap cap here, but it just makes it easier to just ride it forward. You know what I'm saying? It just makes it that much easier. What else we got here? We have the We got a Hollow Sun optic on here, a Hollow Sun 508, and then I also got something called Ranger Wraps on there. That's the name of the company there, Ranger Wraps. They go over the optic. Now, if you notice, my Hollow Sun, that was a snap cap that came out. We are still clear. Notice the Hollow Sun doesn't have the goofy Hollow Sun logo on there, right? You notice that? Because I think that the Hollow Sun logo on my I think any logo on any optic is just goofy looking. I think it takes away from the optic. So what Ranger Wraps does is that, you know, if your optic is scratched up, if it's funny looking, or if you just got a logo that you don't like, then you can get a Ranger Wrap and put it over the optic and it'll just be blacked out. And I love it to pieces. I love it to pieces. So that's just that. And I got this Johnny Glock flat face trigger, and I know a lot of people don't like to fool with the internals of the weapon, but it hadn't done me wrong. It haven't given me any issues. And I think Johnny Glock got a lot of he has a lot of, you know, great reviews on his triggers, and I wanted to get one, and it makes it easier for me to shoot. Like, I like this trigger much better than the Glock trigger, but a lot of people hate Glock triggers, and I will say Glock triggers have gotten better over the years, because I had a Generation 3 Glock and I got a Generation 5 Glock, and of course we have this one, and the Glock trigger does improve, but this Johnny Glock trigger is hidden. Now, you ain't got to do this. It's just something I do, because I know a lot of people don't like to mess with, you know, they don't want to mess with the triggers and the firing pins and the internals and all that. I've done this, and I've done a lot of testing on it. I'm not going to be the guy that comes on here and say, oh, I put 20,000 rounds through my weapon. I wasn't counting, but I've been shooting this gun for a long time. I've been shooting this gun for a while, and I haven't had any malfunction. So I trust the trigger, and I'm going to keep running it. All right, let's move on with the rest of the setup here. Everyday carry was the word that I was looking for. Also, too, for my gun, we have a tier 1 concealed Xiphos trigger, and it's just not trigger, Xiphos holster. Fits right in there for me. All right, now I carry a knife on me everywhere I go. CRKT. This is an MK18. Boy, I love it, man. I love it. It's tactical. Still has the wood on there, give you the old school feel, and it also has a safety on it. Right. This is because look, nobody wants to be knife guy. Hey, Voch, you got a knife? And yeah, I give you a knife, and I try to and I cut myself. Right? Nobody wants a cut up ass knife guy. But this knife has a safety on it, so you can't disengage the, I don't even know what they call it, but the joint that keeps the blade out. Pardon my tactical nomenclature, right? But you pull down the safety, and then you can close the knife, and I love that to pieces. I love that 2 pieces. And I actually bought this from a gun store. CRKT M16 14Z SF. That's just what's on the blade right there. That's just what's on there. Got a little bit of serrated, and then we're just gonna get with the flat blade right there. I love the knife. Love the knife. It's one of my favorite knives. I have many favorite knives. You know, maybe we'll do a knife review one day. I got a bunch of knives in there that we could just show off. But as far as my carry knife, this is my carry knife. If you run into me, I probably got this on me, but don't ask to see my knife. That sounds weird. I like to carry my Beats headphones with me. Boom. And look, you can have whatever color Beats you want, because I even have a black pair, right? But I love the Nintendo 64 transparent gray. Come on, man. It's just very nostalgic for me, reminiscent of my old, 64, you know what I'm saying? Just has that gray transparent look, and I just love that. And I think this is like a limited edition Beat situation. I don't even know if they sell these or whatnot, but boy, they just look slick on me. They look slick, and hey man, just something about that transparent gray that I love the pieces, And the last thing is I have my light, my Olight Striker. Now I got many different lights, okay? And I got a truck light, I got a glove compartment light. Those two lights are different. You know what I mean? I got a desk light that's just kind of sitting over there somewhere. I even got a light. Where's that light at? You know, my lady come in here and clean up sometimes. She just move things around. I can't find them. But we'll move on. But I just got a couple of lights just all over the place. I got lights just for, you know, whatever the occasion. Is it right there? Okay, cool. Cool. You know, I got lights everywhere. You know what I mean? I got desk lights, bathroom lights, because you never know when the damn light's gonna go off. You know what I mean? So I just like to be prepared with many different lights. But this is my carry light, and for one, it has 3 different light options on there because this bitch is blinding. Like it gets up there, and you can strobe. I'm not the biggest strobe guy in the world, but what I like about it are these little ridges or these teeth at the end of it. So yeah, it's called the striker, so you can strike shit. I think this breaks windows and it breaks faces. You know what I mean? So if I can't get to my weapon and I can't get to my knife, I still got a self-defense light that I can get you with. Because in real life, you know, self-defense is a strange lady, and every situation doesn't call for you to shoot some goddamn body, and it may not call for you to stab or cut somebody, you know, fighting for your life. Sometimes you just want a non-lethal way to get somebody the hell up off of you, and you could do it with the teeth of this light. You know what I mean? Somebody on you a little bit, you know, you end up in a grappling situation. Sometimes I may invite that because I'm big and I know how to wrestle. You know, we train martial arts here, so you know, sometimes I invite that. But if somebody in a life or death situation, if they getting the best of me in a wrestling conflict, boy, I'm about to reach in my pocket. Well, at that point, I'm stabbing you or shooting you if I can't get to either one of those things. But I'm gonna reach in my pocket and I'm gonna, and it ain't gonna feel good, bro. It's not gonna be fun. It ain't gonna be great. And then when you down, holding your face, because I've light struck the hell out you, I'm gonna shine a light in your eyes so you can't see and you're disoriented, and then I'll pull my gun on you, tell you don't move, and wait till the authorities get there. I'm gonna call the police on your goof ass. All right. So yeah, man, and I'll have a watch on, but that's not really like it's not like a watch that goes with my EDC trend or whatever. Like it's not an EDC watch. I just got many watches. I wear a watch every day, so it's not like a watch with a compass that I can break in half and it turns into some survival watch. It ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? I just wear many watches over there, but it is what it is. All right. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. This is my EDC video. Love y'all to pieces. Go watch my other gun review videos, or go watch my how big people conceal carry with shorts and sweats on. All right. Y'all hold it down, man. Catch y'all next time. Peace.